What's this? Is the new head of the WEF a non-human entity? What's going on, Russell? What happened? What a title! You see a title like that, you gotta press it.
Die sagt, Wasser ist ein Lebensmittel.
The water is the food stuff, like any other. Is a food
So
stuff.
wie jedes
And like any other food stuff, it should have a market
andere
value.
Lebensmittel sollte das einen Marktwert haben.
Look, you know we came to prominence during the pandemic time. We were trying our best to
Fuck me, he sounds sick, innit? It's like ill. He sounds a bit ill.
tell the truth. Me and the Stay Free team, dear beloved Gareth, Massey, the whole crew, Subi, now Luke, we did our best to take stories and put them in a way that they were accessible, using colloquial language, bringing you information in direct opposition to the claim that only experts should have access to the information. The curtain is torn open. The Lord says, come on in, all of you. The dead are rising from their graves.
What the fuck? The dead rising? Where?
Those that were slumbering are awakening. Klaus Schwab, he believed the opposite. You will own nothing and you will be happy. Well, Klaus Schwab is willing to own nothing himself now. He's put down his white pussy. He's gotten off his high horse. He's given up his parking spot at the WEF and making way for a successor. But will that successor be better or worse? What if we found out that Klaus Schwab's successor had worked at Nestle?
Oh no. You swap the same for the same.
Great bastion of cruelty and exploitation. Those of you that learned your political tools and language on the left will know that Nestle went over to African nations and advocated for their baby milk product instead of breast milk, meaning...
Yep, who remembers that? Okay, now?
That a bunch of African kids...
Cynical.
Trapped in me, there's an African child. Trapped in me, there's a little African child trapped in me. And you better know that that African child was not drinking Nestle milk, because if they did, they'd have died of malnutrition. And your man that's taking over the WF, he was Nesquicked up like crazy. He was full of that bunny shit, baby. He was getting pushed around by bunnies worse than Joe Biden. So who's going to be taking over? Now Klaus Schwab is moving aside. Let's get into it. Klaus Schwab is dead. He's going, oh no, I have to leave. We've done wonderful work. We've got Justin Trudeau in. We got Macron in. We got Keir Starmer in. We have done a wonderful job. Now, who's coming up the back? Klaus Schwab is...
Fuck is that? This guy is in. Meet Peter Barbeck-Letmath, former CEO of Nestle, who famously stated in 2017, humans have no right to access free water. Who the fuck is this cyborg-looking, evil, stupid fucking human being? Is he even a human being? We don't even know. To state humans have no right to access free water, nothing you say matters.
Out. This guy's in. Meet Peter Brabeck-Letmath, former CEO of Nestle, blame it on the bunny, who famously stated in 2017, humans have no right to access free water. Yeah! Water
Crazy. What a statement. What a thing to say. What an angle. Okay, now. Who would agree with that? Who would agree with that? I wonder.
Right? Water is a privilege. Who do you think you are going around drinking water?
Yeah, what's next? Air. Fucking air.
Water, breathing air. If they could tax air, they do it. You've got to recognise there's so much advocacy for measures around climate change and ecological disaster are ways...
We just saw what they're looking to block out the sun here. What are you doing, you silly cunts?
Of leveraging further control. Of course they don't care about the bloody planet, they care about control. Climate change, get in your houses, sit still. Wow, it's so crazy that all of these crises that you keep bringing our attention to allow elites to thrive and flourish economically and also peculiarly.
That's very suspicious, right? We tend to see that pattern, don't we? I wonder why.
as some weird tangential inadvertent side effect mean that normal people have to shut their fucking mouths and get in their fucking houses. What a weird coincidence.
It's really fucking strange, isn't it there, brother?
That's why COVID, get in your house, shut your mouth. Okay, war, get in your house, shut your mouth. Climate change, get in your house, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a pattern emerging.
Yeah.
Let's see if globalism is truly dead due to Trump and his tariff wars and the ineptitude of many of the globalist leaders that they keep sticking to the front. Let's get into this story together. Over in my country, Andrew Bridgen, heroic MP, kicked out of the Conservative Party, that's our version of the Republican Party, for being outspoken about the post office scandal. Look it up. The vaccines, you know about that already. Here's what he's saying.
Hey, look, loads of post offices being shut, mate.
Here we go, another megalomaniac psychopath in charge of the World Economic Forum. I presume it's the required qualification to apply. Then, Andrew, you've put the question mark on the wrong line, darling. Work on your Twitter skills. I have someone that helps me with that. If you need advice, I can do it for you. Peter Brabeck-Lamath declares in 2005 that humans do not have the right to water. Now, look at this. What they always try to assert is that we need them to survive. Here they are doing it again.
Yeah.
Also Wasser ist natürlich das wichtigste Rohmaterial, das wir heute noch auf der Welt haben. Es geht darum, ob wir das normale Wasserversorgung der Bevölkerung privatisieren.
You fucking piece of shit. Why would you do such a thing? What a nefarious act that would be. That would be pure darkness.
Oder nicht. Und da gibt es zwei verschiedene...
And the darkness will lie on their own hearts. That's what I don't understand. The darkness will come to their door, not ours. Not ours. We're innocent in this. The darkness will come for them, and they don't know. They don't know, or they do know, but they don't care, and they want wealth. But the chickens will come home to roost, and we will all witness. We will all witness. We will all see. We will.
Anschauungen. Die eine Anschauung, extrem würde ich sagen, wird von einigen von den NGOs vertreten, die darauf pochen, dass Wasser zu einem öffentlichen Recht erklärt wird.
It is a public right, yeah.
Das heißt, als Mensch sollten sie einfach Recht haben, Wasser zu haben.
Yes, exactly, yes.
Das ist die eine Extrem.
That's an extreme solution. What do you mean? You stupid fucking animal. Cyborg.
Ja? Und die andere, die sagt, Wasser ist
a foodstuff like any other foodstuff.
Lebensmittel, und so wie jedes andere Lebensmittel sollte das einen Marktwert haben.
Yeah.
Water is food like any other food. So is pee-pee. Pee-pee blanco too. It's a special pee-pee what comes out when you are excited. When Klaus and I are a little excited, we make the pee-pee blanco. You know, the pee-pee blanco. First I have an extender pen.
The pee-pee blanco as well.
That I keep in my loin. When I excited, the extender pen goes stiff. Then I write a little letter in white ink in the pee-pee blanco. I make the pee-pee blanco. I make the pee-pee blanco. You're a reasonable person. Would you be in charge of the entire planet, please? Of course I will. Water is not for everybody. You don't deserve the water. If you are thirsty, you can drink my pee-pee blanco. Only from Nestle.
That is hilarious, bro.
Ich persönlich glaube, es ist besser, man gibt einem Lebensmittel einen Wert, sodass wir alle bewusst sind, dass das etwas kostet. Und dann anschließend versucht, dass man mehr spezifisch für diesen Teil der Bevölkerung, der keinen Zugang zu diesem Wasser hat, dass man dann dort etwas
Peter Brabeck-Lamath, the new WEF overlord, a man, and this is just my opinion, generates PP Blanco, that's white wee-wee, white PP, from his own winky woo, simply to provide an alternative for the world's poor to drink. It's kindness that makes him generate this PP Blanco. He's doing it for you. The WF, they're trying to help you.
You're good.
Isn't it clear to you yet? They want to help you to not get COVID. They want to help you not to suffer from global warming or climate change. They want to help you by establishing a global cartel that are beyond the reach of democracy, that tax you, that imprison you, that ensure you own nothing and that you are happy. Here's Klaus Schwab on the way out the door admitting that the rise of populism and nationalism has disrupted their agenda. Check it.
Good.
You have this anti-system movement. What we are seeing is a revolution against the system.
Yeah.
So fixing the present system is not enough. Now there is, of course, a anti-system which is called libertarianism, which means to tear down everything which creates some kind of influence of government into private lives. It's dismantling the system.
Klaus Schwab is dead. Peter Breitbart-Lamar, former CEO of Nestle, is ready to step in and help you. Thank God. The way Nestle helped the mothers of Africa get more and more malnourished children, yet more malnourished.
True.
There's a little African child trapped in me. Globalism, thankfully, is in decline because of the rise of nativism and populism, because more and more people are rejecting the message of centrally owned oligarchical media in favour of pontificators and pundits and online chatterboxes that might be wrong sometimes, but aggregated are better and more reliable than the paid-for, bought-out corrupt experts deployed by the corrupt centralised class. You'd be better off trusting Joe Rogan than any one of them motherfuckers, if you ask me.
100%.
Do you ever wake up and think, I'd like to be a bit more clever?
I think a lot of people are aware of that anyway. You know what I mean? It's a lot more people than you would even think are aware of that. And the legacy media, they know. You know, you heard that Schwab fucker, whatever his fucking name is. You heard what he's saying. They're petrified. System.
A bit more alert and not feel like I'm
the coffee.
do it anyway. 2 cups of banned book.
If you want to see more
Great
uncensored
video though.
content
I thought there
free
might have
speech
been a little bit on the end there, but that's brilliant, man. Always bringing us the information. I wouldn't have not been aware of that. Don't rely on BBC News, my TV and all that bollocks. Fuck all that. We don't trust them. It's just as simple as that. They've shown their hands too many times. We'd be like, oh, fuck that. And I'm not even interested.